Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we will be going over the projectile section of the Sairento weapons. So yeah, here we go. And before we get into this, I want to say the projectile weapons are like the best weapons in the game. Like not necessarily for damage, but for how cool they are, you know? Because it's not just like a gun or a sword, so yeah, we're gonna get into it. First of all, we have the Kunai, and it's like a throwing knife because they are projectiles. So yeah, it's a throwing knife. It's pretty bland, but also pretty cool at the same time because like it's just a knife, just a throwing knife, but it's so cool because like if you hit someone with it, everybody will like you because you're so cool because you threw a knife. And it has a dragon on each side, and then it has like a 3D look to it with some details like right in the middle, some lines, a triangle, and a circle right there. I'm great at describing things. And for me, it's yellow because I made it yellow with an accent relic, but it's normally white. Everything is normally like default white. And by the way, I figured out that ebony is not a thing in this game. So that's good. So because I was looking for ebony accent, but it's not a thing. Which, I mean, who cares really? So that's this. It's pretty cool. 225 DPS. A small sharp blade used for stabbing or taking down enemies from distance. Hold down trigger to arm, swing, and release to throw. Like that. You can throw it like that, throw it like that. And I learned that DPS doesn't mean damage. I don't know what it means, but I learned that it doesn't mean damage. So we're just gonna call it DPS. So yeah, if somebody can tell me what it means though, that'd be good. Then after that we have the shuriken, which is the same thing as the kunai, except for it's a star. It's also known as ninja star in common speak. These are like famous ninja weapons, and it has a couple of like details, and then there's a dragon in the middle, but not really that much, except for all the outlines change. Again, everything that's like yellow is normally white, and the paths are normally white. So again, it's pretty bland, but at the same time, it's also cool because it's a ninja star. And if you hit something with a ninja star, you'll feel cool. Because it's a ninja star. Okay, then we have one of my favorites, the Glaive. Now, it's normally white, as you can see here, white and brown, but this time it's purple and black because I made it that way. And it has a couple of pentagon holes throughout its edges. Its edges are these very sharp, how do I say this? Like the melee weapon thing. Here. It's like this, but there's 4 of them, and it's not on a chain. That's what I'm trying to say. Sickle. It's like a sickle top thing. Yeah. And then it has the middle, and with handle here so that you can throw it, and it will come back to you. That is so cool. You can use it as just like a melee weapon, like the knives or the shurikens, and then you can also throw it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I didn't show you the shurikens. It's a set of throwing stars that are especially deadly when coupled with precise aim. Hold down trigger to arm, swing, and release to throw, just like the knives. But this one is very cool. Much better than the shurikens or the kunai. It's called a glaive. And if you throw it before it hits a wall or a person, you can press trigger again to bring it back. So say I was in slow-mo, I can bring it back, make it follow me around. I actually got it so that I could throw it, and then wait, hold on. Let me show you this. All right, ready? You throw it, you bring it back, and I can go around like 8 times before it actually like connects. So this is one of my favorite weapons. One of my favorite. Maybe my second favorite even. Definitely not my favorite though. My favorite's coming up. Just it's so cool. It's like a huge throwing star. But next up we have the Razor Wind, which is a bow, and everything that you see that is blue here is normally white again. And it has these little sharp things on each side. Has a couple of lines throughout the edges of the bow. And then the arrow itself has tails, of course. String is whatever color you make it. Then the tip has, let me see if I can show you this. The tip has one sharp edge and then a couple of like crystal-y triangle things in the middle. And then here, there's a loop in there that's normally white, but you can change it to whatever color you want again. And then there's a trail behind each arrow. And if you can hear that, it makes a strange sound. It goes like, I don't know how to make that sound, but that is a sound that it makes sometimes, like a splattering sound. And you have a bunch of arrows at the start, but again, you can run out. And yeah, this is pretty cool. One of my favorites again, but then we have, oh wait, I always forget to show you guys this. A bladed weapon that can be used in close combat or thrown for deadly effect. Press trigger to recall it mid-flight. Yeah, that's the Glaive, this. And then the Razor Wind, a powerful bow requiring immense drawing strength. 245 DPS, and then this has 190 DPS. But my favorite weapon in the whole game are the Kediri, a set of ninja claws said to have the ability to cut down even the biggest trees. Swing to slash, press trigger to fire, hold trigger to charge for burst fire. So, 286 DPS. Look at these. All that purple stuff you see, like these right here and these little edges right here, are supposed to be white, but and this right here. But basically, you can be like Wolverine, except for you can fire, like the claws. And it just looks so cool when you're like pouncing on like one of those Toro things, and you just stab through them, the little flying government robots. And when you can press trigger, or you can hold it and fire all three at once. So let's just go over here real quick. Fire. Oh, I missed so bad. Okay, ready. They do almost 200 damage each. These are like the coolest things that I've seen, like ever. Just imagine going up to like the Diana, just slicing them, you know, stab. It's just so cool because it's like being Wolverine in VR, except for you're a ninja Wolverine, and you can throw your claws and charge them. Oh, it's just so cool. And that's it for the projectiles. I'm gonna say, I think it has the most items for one section. So yeah, but there's one more thing I need to show you, and it's not a projectile, but it's an explosive. It's a 2-for-1. This is 2-for-1 special right here. Only because there's only one explosive that I have right now, and it's the IRM 3000. It's in 400 DPS. Invented by a famous weapon dealer, the infrared missile launcher was used on its own creator in an unfortunate turn of events. And the reason why I'm showing you again is because there's only one explosive, so I'm not going to spend 30 seconds or whatever, just 1 minute over a video to show you this. I mean, it's cool. It's cool and all, but it's not cool enough to have its own video, you know? And this is very large, as you can see. And a couple of videos ago, like one video ago or something, I said that the Apocalypse might have been my favorite gun. If the Apocalypse isn't my favorite gun, this definitely is, because, I mean, it's a rocket launcher. Come on, it's cool. The rockets, there's 22 of them. But when you shoot it, there's an explosion after. It looks kind of fake, and obviously I'm playing on Oculus Quest, so the graphics aren't gonna be good. But I'd say that's the only real problem with this gun, is that the explosions after are not that, cool looking. Like if it was more realistic of an explosion, that would be like, this would probably win as the best gun. But that's not the only thing, like holding it back. The Apocalypse is like really cool. And when you reload, it even shows you putting the rocket in. And this is, I colored it yellow. Most of these things are white, again, all these little details. But this one has a lot of details throughout it, and that's why it's also pretty cool. So yeah, it's very large. And that probably does the most damage in the game. But yeah. So we went through all of the categories. So that would be it for the Sairento weapon series. But it also wouldn't, because there's one more episode coming out. And I'm not going to spoil what it's about. But it's about something. Actually, there's two now that I think about it. There's two Sairento weapons videos coming out left, even though we've gone through all the categories and stuff. So you should be pretty excited for that, something to be like, ooh, what's happening, But anyways, that doesn't really matter. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment and all that other things. And also, since I post YouTube videos, I am legally obligated to say only like 15% of people that watch my videos are subscribed, so you have to subscribe, rather than just telling you to subscribe. So only like 15% of you are subscribed, so you should totally go subscribe. So yeah, I was just like forced to do that, because it's the law, Okay, bye.